What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Uh, what's up, guys? I don't know where I'm going with this intro, but what's up, guys? How are you doing today? Oh no, oh god, it's so bad. No, I didn't change the box properly, so that all of my eggs are in. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean that up like right meow. Okay. Ah, goodness gracious. And to think I thought that I was doing a good thing by grabbing eggs and stuff beforehand. Well, I'm still gonna need more eggs, so it's not really that big of a deal to have grabbed eggs beforehand. Okay. What would we get? 30 something? 36? It's not great. We usually get like 60 something. So that was a really unproductive uh, egg collection time, but I also was kind of distracted while doing that because it was just kind of chillaxing before stream. Um, all right, so to outline what we're doing today, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with the channel or with the concept of shiny hunting, we are technically without like, I mean, no, technically we are in fact shiny hunting. Uh, we're also looking for some Pokemon with favorable uh, stats. So we're looking to collect Pokemon that are shiny and or Pokemon that are of a favorable stat combo. So things like no good attack, but higher, but perfect other stats, no good speed, things like that. So right now we're working on our Bulbasaur for our competitive team, but we're also looking to see if we can get a couple of shiny Pokemon, because I think that would be favorable and very cool. I kind of want to try and breed multiple Pokemon simultaneously, but the only way to do that is I'm not. I'm not sure if we can breed multiple um what's the word I'm looking for? Well, probably the best way to do this is probably to have a perfect IV. No, to do what we are doing. Uh, we'll probably have to do this one at a time. To be honest, there isn't really much room for us to do this in. Just chilling. Today's stream is gonna be kind of one of those things. We're chilling. We're just chatting with chat, and we're just trying to hang out and have fun. Um, it's kind of really it. There's not really much else to do. I'm not going for any kind of crazy stat line or event or anything like that. I don't want to. I don't want to keep collecting um the living decks. I can continue doing that off camera. I don't need to sit here and you guys don't need to sit here and watch me do that. Uh, it's not really necessary for what it is we're going for. Thank you, Samsung Jerry. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I do greatly appreciate that. How are you doing today? Um, should probably fix my Twitch stream stream and stuff, but that involves me being what's the word I'm looking for? It responsible or something. Go ahead and we'll go ahead and do that. Okie dokie. Who is whispering to me on? Oh, I appreciate that. What'd you say to me? Huh? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? It was whispering to me, and I was just going whisper, whisper, whisper. What are you looking for? You want to know where it's at? It's on the cat litter boxes by the fridge, the empty ones. Yeah, it's well. That's where I saw it. I don't know if that's actually where they're at, but that's where I saw it. Ah. We're
So
staring
Cat's
at
just forgetful. Got it.
we're staring at the basket
Why are we staring at a basket?
because I need that little thing, but I need a perfect IV one. I actually need three of them. Well, I don't need three of them, but for my project that I've been working on for ever and a half, it'd be helpful to have three of them because if I had three of them, uh, then, well, actually, I think I need four.
Or
Yeah, I think the reason why is because the uh, I'm trying to think. I think the female form has a yeah. There's two. There's a female and a male form, and I think there's only yeah. So Venusaur has a female and a male form.
gotcha.
Um, so I need four. The problem is um, this this right here.
I see.
I need the female form, and in order to get the female form, I have a 12% chance.
Good
So
luck
that's
with
a
that one.
12% chance on every egg, on top of my one in. Once I get one perfect IV one, then
Yeah.
it's a 1 in 32. But right now it's a 1 in I think 64.
Oof.
So yeah, I'm not my odds are not in favor. It's not nearly as bad as the 1 in 32, but that 1 in 32 is a 1 in 100, which means that the one I'm looking for is a 1 in 3200. But not only that, if I wanted that shiny, that 1 in 3200 is a 1 in 512, which brings our total to like one in 1 point some odd million.
Made me want to bang my head up
You can
against
take this
this.
with you too. And uh, is the ice frozen?
Wouldn't be able to tell you until I go back downstairs.
Yeah. If it is, can you do me a favor? This really needs to be washed, or at least rinsed out. That one and the well, no, washed. That one, and then on the stand at the top of the stairs, there's another bottle that definitely needs to be washed if you can. If not,
I
don't worry
will
about it.
do this one, and if the ice is good, then I'll fill it with ice.
It's for the other one though, instead of.
Even the derriere,
Well,
okay.
that one's cracked, and I don't want to
Still have it.
because it's still usable. It's just the bottom. It's the
Dent?
no around where the seam for the bottom is. You see that line on the bottom? Keep on turning it. It's because it was dropped. The seam started splitting, and I don't really want to. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna split more, but
You have another water bottle. I understand that this one is still usable, but it's dented as well.
yeah.
You may as well just get rid of this one and just use the other one.
Or I could just use both. I just prefer using the other one because the other one's not damaged in some way, shape, or form. And if you do come back upstairs, because all of this is pending the ice,
Yeah.
if you do, can you bring me a trash bag as well so I can put it? Thank you. I love you. I said I love you. Thank you. What's up, everybody? I don't think anybody's here yet, but what's up? How's everybody doing? If anybody is here. If not, if you're watching this as a VOD, thank you, for one. Two, you should smash the like button. And you should come check out the live streams. They're over on the Twitch and the YouTubes. And if you haven't already, join the Discord description or below the stream. whichever one is readily available. Uh, let's see here. What other shameless plugs can I get in? Okay, checking the basket. Let's see here. What do we have here? Uh, Filling out turning location. Organs only from straight from management trials. Interesting. Good to know. Nice.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Nope, not fully frozen.
That's fine.
So
I am not worried.
put the cans in the freezer. I'll give it a little bit of time and then I can bring one or two back upstairs and I'll stick the other one in the fridge. Yep.
Oh god, I had to sneeze it. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't sneeze. Okay. We are in need of our eggs. Eggies. Eggies. Uh, okay. Uh, okay. What are we up to? How's everybody doing? Is anybody willing to chat? Okay. We'll probably try and finish out this sandwich and then see where we're at with eggs. But we might have to well, then we'll move on to the next Pokemon. Our next Pokemon is probably going to be Incineroar. Uh, yeah, it'll probably be Incineroar. I wish I could have bred for Incineroar at the same time as. Yeah, I don't know. As it would have been nice to breed for them at the same time, but it's one of those things. It's not that big of a deal. But oh, probably should have been paying attention because that whole time was just wasted time as well. Oof. Hmm. Okay, so Okay. Is there any time? I don't think there's any time left on the picnic, actually, or at least that first sandwich. Yeah. Let's see where we're at. One, two, three full boxes. We're at 90 eggs. In theory, we should. In theory, because I think I believe it's a 1 in 64. All right, first one's a no go. Well, to an extent. We don't know what its stats are just yet. Okay. This is probably the not the most boring part, but it is the most suspenseful part because we don't know if we're gonna get one, and we kind of hope to not get. Oh, the majority of these should be one IV off. Some of them will be two off. Okay. Ah, come on. We need ourselves a perfect IV. Or a shiny. A shiny would be a good consolation prize. It doesn't affect our end goal because we still need the perfect IVs, or at least most of them. But a shiny would be a nice consolation prize. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Good. Okay. We have what? One more egg to hatch. No, 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 no. What's up, Gray? It is what it is. Uh, I basically kind of doing the same thing. I'm just really running in circles. But yeah, just chilling. Hatching eggs. Yeah, probably. That's I like. That's kind of just my always my oh. Or that's kind of just my go to is is that most people are just busy. I can't expect three or four, like I can't expect the three people who do watch my channel to always not be busy. So I mean that we also had a little bit of downtime because the football game that I watch on Sundays got moved from Sunday to Monday because of weather in Buffalo. But yeah, after after that, I didn't really feel like I. It's not that I didn't feel like streaming. I got back later than I wanted to, and it was just like whatever. No, that was the Chiefs game. The Chiefs game was like -20. Wind chill was nuts. Yeah, I think that game ended up being like called the fourth coldest game in NFL history or something like that. And if you include wind chill, I believe it becomes the second. One of the two. I'm not sure. Yeah, for real. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Uh, oh, are you talking about the Georgia Florida State? Yeah, no, Georgia. Dude, Georgia's been on a tear, and I'm so upset that they didn't make the national championship. Yeah, that Georgia game was brutal. Yeah, that's fair. But no, the Georgia Florida State game was crazy, and for them to get stomped that hard is crazy. But I was saying that it's a shame that Georgia didn't make the bowl game just because Arizona or because Alabama won one game over them. It's just like kind of like what is going on? I mean, it's the biggest problem with the national championship is that I don't know. It's the fact that it's just a committee that chooses the quote four best teams to participate, and the fact that Georgia wasn't part of the four best teams and is kind of crazy. Just because they lost one game. Oh, this week's been a long week. You plan on entering any tournaments this season? I would love to. I don't know if there's any that are close by. I also don't know when any tournaments are. Like I don't know any of the. Yeah, I don't know when all of the tournaments are. I would love to, but I don't have time. I don't have like time off at work to be able to enter any. Because I don't have any in Washington. Kind of kicking myself about moving from Florida because they always have one in Orlando. That's fair. I don't know if they have one in my hometown or if they have one in the area. No, no, no. Not quite, but no. God damn it. It's the wrong attack stat. I don't know. I want to participate. And I'd love to go to go to one and just experience what it's like to participate and uh and whatnot. But at the same time, I don't want to go on a trip somewhere and like get absolutely clapped by everybody there and then bust her out. Like I actually want to have some skill and some practice underneath my belt, which is why I'm like trying my hardest to get this team up and going because I do genuinely want to start doing battles more. If it was a big Poketuber, if I was a big Poketuber, I would host a quarterly tournament, then have the winner face off in playoffs. I mean, I want to do like a tournament, but the problem is I don't know how to host that in a way like online in a way that would like otherwise. I think that if you so so here's the thing with single elimination versus double elimination. If you win in single elimination, that means you're better than the people you went up against. But if you make a lower black lower bracket a lower bracket run, that's where a lot of hype like storylines come from in like a lot of these um like events that do that. But the other thing that you have to remember is that the lower bracket is there to allow for there to be a redemption because yeah, you lost in like let's say you lose in the first round. You lose in the first round. Now you have to make the longest trek through the lower bracket that you would have ever had to do because not only did you have to win the first round or lose the first round, but then you have to proceed to play through however many rounds in the lower bracket there are, and it just incentivizes. it incentivizes you to learn from your mistakes quickly, and if you make it all the way to the grand finals after after losing, and you win the grand finals, in all seriousness, you learn from your mistakes. But you also have to remember that the person who lost in the grand finals to like it could be the person you played up against earlier. It's just one of those things like that. I can see why the lower bracket is like not that big of a deal, or that is not as enticing to those, but it's definitely like anybody who goes through the lower bracket is happy that there is a lower bracket, versus like anybody who doesn't like it because like they don't like the idea of there being a lower bracket in the first place. I get that. It's just sometimes something personal to me. I'll explain it. It's 2011 black and white. Okay, I mean that's fair. If it kind of screwed you in an actual tournament, then that I mean that I can see why you don't like it, because you win all of these games. But the other thing with the lower bracket is, especially with like other sports like or other esports like League of Legends. League of Legends, if you're in the lower bracket, you're playing significantly more games, and you're also playing like back to back to back to back games instead of like, oh, I have a week off. Like you have this gap that you're not playing round after round after round. But I also don't like best of threes. I prefer best of fives. For well, I like best of threes for Pokemon, because, but best of fives for some things, like for like the finals, or like for a final eight of a tournament is amazing. I love that idea, because it gives you the ability to learn from your mistakes in game over game. In a tournament at GameStop, winner gets a brand new DS, a DS. I ran through everyone and made it to the grand final. The person who I was matched up against was the first person you beat in the tour. Yeah, then you should have been able to beat them. Why didn't you beat them? You beat them in the first round. You should be able to beat them again, right? Like the double round or not double round robin. The lower bracket takes out the luck aspect of things, and it makes it purely skill. So if you are the most skilled, you will win, or at least you should have won if you were the most skilled. I mean, that's fair. I've lost so many games to RNG too. Like I've actually lost two games because of a double protect. That I very much so should have won, but the double protect lands, and it's like, man, every time I go to double protect, it fails. But whenever somebody else goes to double protect, it always works. Always works. It's not like a I don't know. No, no, no. God damn it, dude. All I need is one stat to fit like to fix one stat. Yeah, I mean the double protect is the biggest thing that irritates me, is because I've actually tried to use the double protect, because I was like, if I get a double protect off, I can win the game. and it's like it never works. And then every time my opponent uses double protect, a second protect, it always protects them and never prevents me from. Yeah, running protect and detect is just a fucking scumbag move. Have you asked them if it? No, I'm sure it's not fun to play like that. Like it's definitely it shouldn't be that fun. Where's the fun in sending out a Pokemon only to do protect and detect over and over and over? Uh, is like the second best fire type at the moment. I mean, if 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 you mean it's the second best behind Incineroar, then yeah, I think Incineroar is arguably the best fire type. Then again, I think it also depends on what type of Incineroar you're playing. Yeah, Jesus Christ, come on, dude. I forgot to give it knockoff, so I would just screw me, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, the fact that Incineroar is tailor made for it, it's incredible. There's a special place for people who run Landorus T and Incineroar on the same team. Yeah, no, I can agree to that. Oh, are you gonna be playing first person shooter games for a little while? I think I'm gonna be doing some League of Legends tomorrow maybe. Either tomorrow or probably tomorrow, yeah. Um I wanna see if I can play ranked and get a I wanna try and do solo queue and get like ranked and find out where I actually am after like a ton of games. That's totally fair. Yeah, I'm hoping that like I have developed enough skill in League of Legends uh to see if I can get ranked at not a bronzy, but it'd be nice to finally not be ranked in bronze. Oh yeah, no, they just released the season 14 or whatever this is patch and it's amazing. Oh my, yeah. It is incredibly different. They actually just changed the rift for the second time since like season 8. It's now not as symmetrical and uh yeah, it's pretty wild. It's a pretty close one, but not quite there. Uh, yeah. No, everything was like I've played the game since like often like basically not like 100% all like uh but I've played in every season since season like I want to say season 4, maybe 6, maybe 6. It might be 6. Season 8 is when I like really got into playing a lot. Uh and then and then I like season 10 or 11 I started like kind of like falling off and not playing as much. And like kind of just haven't played a lot of that, but I've played a lot of Pokemon. It's kind of why I've been playing a lot of Pokemon is because it's a nice chill game. I usually get really mad at playing. Eh, I mean, it is what it is. was told him, I'm like, it's good fate because I don't hold back on. I don't either. I, but I'm also just not good at the game. So, okay. All right. Being a bulky Terra Dragon Zard set worked. I mean, that sounds crazy, actually. A friend guard. Yeah. I mean, what would be the stats of the of a tanky Zard? Because I don't think his Charizard has the stats for something incredibly tanky. But No, 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 no. God damn, dude. Just doesn't want to give me a perfect IV one, I guess. 104 HP, 104, 220. Oh, just an HP bulky. Okay. Not an actual bulky, like you put anything in special attack or special defense or the problem I have with attackers, like with physical attack, is that a lot of there's a lot of physical attackers in the game, or in the not in the game, but in competitive play. There's not that many special attackers, or at least special defensive Pokemon. Most Pokemon are physically defensive because of all of the physical attackers. There's not really anything that's special defensive. Yeah. Paired up with an assault vest. Yeah. I mean, again, I don't think physical attackers are the way to go. Like physical or a physical attacking Zard is the way to go. I don't know what moves it gets that are physical, but it might be fine. Yeah. Did you say I don't inspire you, or I did? You don't inspired me. I did. How did I do that? What about what we were talking about inspired you? Oh, the team building. Well, yeah, I knew that part. It's got Rock Slide, Fire Blast, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake. I mean, that would be that'd be fair. That actually sounds like a fucking pretty sick, nasty uh move set. You go Rock Slide, Fire Blast, Dragon Claw, Earthquake. That sounds pretty nasty. You have coverage for a lot of things that have it that you have issue with. In terms of typing, Just give me one perfect Bulbasaur, dude. I'm telling you, I have to be like my game has to be bugged. Like for me to not get any in the last like 200 and something eggs is fucking crazy to me. What's up, Christian? How you doing, bud? I am super tired. I'm also thirsty, and I might have to run down and grab something to drink here in a second. Yeah, I need to get up and get the blood moving, or I'm gonna fall asleep here. At this. Oh, stretches, stretches. Let's see here. Where are we at? We have one egg. Let's hatch one more egg, and then I will. I'll go down, grab something to drink, and then we'll, we'll keep on going. Well, I'm gonna hatch this egg, find out what I got, and then go down there. I understand risky going through eggs is kind of boring. Wish they just added a mini game that will speed up the hatching process. I mean, yes and no. I'm kind of okay with them not doing something like that. All right, I'm gonna run down, grab something to drink. I will be right back. Please don't let the chat burn down while I'm gone. I'm looking at you, Gray. This is why we can't have nice things, Christian. Okay. Let's see here. That is true. Some people would stream it, just stream it to get the high score. Ugh. Yep, go have fun taking your wife to work. I may not see you by the time you get back. It depends on how long it takes you to do that. But if not, I appreciate you swinging by, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's stream. Okay. Egg. Let's see here. Or box, sorry. We finally got one! Oh, thank God. Okay. You got a snowstorm rolling in for you. We're expected to get about an inch or so here, but we got a bad one like over this last weekend. But yeah, that's about it. So that's actually gonna make breeding for Pokemon significantly easier. No, no shinies yet. Granted, I won't be surprised if I don't get any shinies from any of this because the last time I did I like had a drought of shinies. I went from I went from a streak of getting one very quickly to getting none in like 1,500 Pokemon. I've been staying over with my mom. She has the flu. I got today feeling sick. So yeah, oof, yeah, yeah. I luckily my girlfriend was sick and I didn't catch anything. However, like I have allergies that make my nose run and like I sneeze a lot while I'm at work and it drives my manager nuts that how often I sneeze and it's crazy. But like what am I supposed to do? Not sneeze? I can't just not sneeze. And I don't know what it is that's causing it, but I feel fantastic actually. Honestly, the fact that I haven't gotten a shiny yet, I feel like I'm cursed. I got a second one. Uh, what do you mean? What do I need for? I assume this is for competitive. Yeah, for competitive. Incineroar and Venusaur really are the only two that I'm like actively needing, so I can build the team that I'm working on. However, it would be beneficial to get my hands on other starters because the starters are generally good for it. So I'll probably like go for Blaziken, like the Torchic line at some point. I honestly didn't think that I was gonna get stuck on Bulbasaur for this long. If I can get a four, I need four compete. I need four perfect IV Bulbasaurs. One of which has to be female. Um, because obviously forms. It has a Venusaur has a female form as well as a male form. But yeah, the main ones that I need are Venusaur and Incineroar. So I'll probably move on to Incineroar here pretty soon. That's a third one. Jesus Christ, I swear. That's a third competitive one, so. But I don't know if you remember the project I was working on with the competitive living decks that I wanted to do, or not living decks, but just the Paldea Pokemon. So the new Pokemon that got introduced in Paldea. Uh, that basically any Pokemon that I go to breed for competitive, I my goal is to just breed up a full living dex line of it That way, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm making progress on the living decks, and I'm making progress on whatever team I'm building. Uh, no. Do I have a super chat? I don't think so. I don't think I'm able to have super chat because I don't have enough subscribers. Yeah, I can't monetize. I don't believe I can monetize on YouTube, so I don't know. Do you have the option for super chat? I mean, that's wild if you do, but I think this is our last batch of eggs, right? I could be wrong. You need 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year and 1K. Yeah, yeah, that's that's what I thought it was. I thought it was 1,000 and 1,000, but yeah, I think it's. But yeah, at least to get monetization on YouTube, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I do have access to a donation link, or at least I have like I have access to something like that through Stream Elements. They host a web server of some sort that allows people to donate to the channel, and that link is at the very very bottom of the description, and it is also located underneath Twitch. However, like it says in the description, it is by no means necessary. I've already hatched all my eggs. Yep. I just gotta double check all of these to make sure I didn't overlook one. I don't think I did. Uh, no, I'm gonna just get rid of these. I haven't kept those in a while. I lied. I am gonna keep this. I'm just not gonna keep every one of them because I had a lot of them from the previous breeding batch, and I ended up getting rid of a lot of them because there's no reason for me to keep all of those because I was getting them like left and fucking right because the Pokemon I was breeding with had a fantastic special attack instead of best. I'm not keeping that. It's not good. Okay, I haven't gotten a shiny, right? Like I didn't just overlook that. I don't think I would have missed it. I have four, or I have three. Sorry. Uh, so I have three perfect IV ones, and then I have two that are like 1 point away from whatever stat is there. So technically, I have five usable ones. However, the stat line that I'm going for specifically is all best or like perfect IVs. So I'm going for 100s or hundos. But yeah, I have five technically usable perfect IV Pokemon. Um, I'm gonna hold off on. I kind of want to go for the female, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I probably should. I probably shouldn't put it off that long because the longer I put it off, the less likely I am going to be to actually getting it. Now the good thing is with this setup is that now I have a 1 in 32 and a 100% chance to get at least five IVs perfect every single time. What's the most people you've had at one time at one in one stream? Uh, Across both platforms, like 14. In one on one stream, uh, like 10, I think. But it's never been like current. Like the most concurrent, like for the longest period of time, was 6. 10 was like for a brief period of time because somebody raided, and then they like half of the people who raided left because for whatever reason. Uh, but yeah, 10 is the most I've had it on any one stream, and 7 concurrent is like basically the most I've ever had. It'd be nice to have like 10 people watch like regularly. Uh, Recently the most is like 2 or 3, but that's just because the people who watch the most have just been super busy with holidays and stuff. So I've not really had the opportunity to catch them in stream again. Yep, the holiday season was a mess. Uh, I don't blame anybody for not showing up during the holidays. Like obviously family comes first. I'm just some loser. I just made the sandwich. Never mind. I honestly, I wish I could say I'm kidding. I don't know what I said uh that was like a joke that would imply self esteem matters. I genuinely don't know what I said. I assume it was I think it was the thing about like other people like family matters more than watching some random dude on the internet, and I full heartedly believe that. Like I didn't watch streams online. I spent time with my family, and then I went and streamed when I could because I just enjoy streaming, and I know not everybody has somebody to spend on the weekend, or not on the weekend, on like the holidays together. Oh, just a loser. Yeah, no, I am a loser, but I'm your guys' favorite loser, and that's what matters. No, I have a pretty decent amount of self esteem. I just like get into my own head and uh and I start getting to the point where I'm like I'm never gonna go anywhere, and then that's what causes me to stop streaming for a little while. Is the like general I wouldn't say general fear, but like it's not really a fear. It's more of like I'm getting in my own head saying you're not going to go anywhere. So why are you wasting your time doing this? And that's not the mindset that I need to have to be able to go anywhere. But unfortunately, that's the mindset that I have. But I know it takes a lot of practice, a lot of time, and a lot of effort to do so. I need to also get better at making video content. Uh, and I'd like to do shorts. I'm not good at them. I also have no idea how to edit those, edit those. Nor do I know what kind of content would be good for short form factor stuff. Um, so obviously, like I'd have to just get better at that. I really like my Stream Deck because it allows me to have uh, a timer and a counter that allows me to just push buttons and be able to get a timer for my eggs better. The difference between videos and streaming is with streaming you they appeal to a crowd that is in front of you and for a longer amount of time, and the videos appealing to a bigger crowd. The shorts is the shorter amount of time. Yeah, and there's a script. I I think that's the biggest thing is I'm not good at scripting things. I'm more of like I'm more fly by the seat of my pants for a lot of things. Uh, a good amount of my but I don't know. That's probably why I enjoy my streams more is I it's because I don't have to script anything. I can be genuine and I can be uh I don't know. It yeah, it's also more interactive and that I like the most. I have things that I've recorded. Like I have a video, another Minecraft video that I've recorded the information, like the stuff that goes into the video. I just haven't taken the time, or well, I haven't had the time to like edit the stuff that I've recorded down to a more manageable like 10 or 15 to 20 minutes or whatever. Uh I also haven't played Minecraft in a little bit, so it's one of those things. I kind of wish I had more people who watched because like it I don't know. I feel like having more people watch is gonna be a little overwhelming, but that's the thing is I won't know. Like I don't know how many people is overwhelming. You're shouting something. Uh, what about the video was amazing? Or are you just saying that it performed amazing? Because the analytics on that video uh, say otherwise. Like the analytics on that video are awful. And the problem with those with that video and that like air quotes series of videos that I was doing was I I didn't it wasn't that I didn't want to do more. It was that by the time I actually started doing them, those videos were already so abundant. So why would anybody watch my video? Like there's so many of those videos online. Did you actually? Oh shit. I appreciate that. I didn't, like nobody said anything in the chat like in the I said chat but like in the comments so I didn't like that's the problem is I see the analytics. I see the video only has like a 2 minute average viewer like view time and then people just click off of it. And yeah, it got 6,000 views but like nobody interacted with it. A lot of people actually disliked it compared to compared to the number of people who liked it. Uh, and so I'm sitting here like what did I do wrong? But nobody gives me feedback. Nobody said anything. Seeing that people actually got the shiny is awesome because I didn't know that anybody had even looked at the video and done it. Well, yeah, that's probably the case. Uh, which is fair. I hate that people do that. Because it doesn't help. It doesn't help me at all. It doesn't help me know what worked for you, what information about it. Uh, Most people click off at about 2 minutes, if that. Like it's like a very steep downfall as to the number of people who've watched the video thoroughly. But yeah, and what's funny is I actually have like a air quotes around around this sentence, but I have a script for the that style of video, like the informative. the informative content, like how to do something, where to find it, whatever. Um, I have like it's more of an outline that allows me to. I didn't start the timer. That allows me to better give you an idea of what it is that we're like what it is we're doing in the video, and I don't use that very often. I want to, um, but I mean that's fair. I need to stop using ums and rs, uh, and us. I just need to use silence as a natural like stopping point. The word like is also not great. I need to get better at speaking. Um, like, see, there it is again. It's just so natural to say or like or anything like that instead of just being quiet. And my problem is that if I'm quiet, I feel like I'm quiet for too long, and then it drags on for too long, and then I don't get to say my point. And I need to get better at not saying and just flow, letting my words flow. But I also need to kind of slow down my speaking pattern a bit so that I can allow my brain time to think of what the next word is. But every time I say the word the next word is a lot easier to come out. But I also like for that entire little bit I did my best to allow the spaces to be natural instead of saying That's true as well. I need to get better at at editing videos. That's what I'm noticing is that like a little bit of stuff is I'm not good at editing videos and adding pop-ups like that. Like I really want an animation that'll play that I can put into a an episode as like an overlay type thing that will allow me to get people to be like, "Oh, subscribe if you haven't." Like you know what I'm talking about. Like everybody has them, and it's crazy. Yeah, that's fair. True. I just need to stop saying the word and I just need to stop saying I mean, I have a transition screen because I have this one. Like I have that plays that I actually use for streams. Uh, so the that little like circle bubble, I have that as a usable option. Just be more enthusiastic. I have a great voice for dude. I don't like my voice. Like that's the problem. Like that's part of my problem is I don't like my own voice. What's up, cool? Long time no see, bud. How are you doing, bud? I have been fantastic. Oh, a transition that has something to do with the penguin. Oh yeah, no, dude, I would love that. The problem is I don't know what. Oh, I'm glad you do. I have something that I've been working on for a very long time, and I really I cannot wait until it gets done. It will be it's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for it. The problem is it really has been a while. But yeah, I appreciate you saying what you've been saying. I do, like I said, I want to get better at doing videos. Oh, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you were able to make new teams and meet new people for your like that's dope. I I love that idea where like he walks onto screen, realizes he doesn't have the like at the bottom where he'll walk onto screen, he'll realize he doesn't have his pen, he'll turn around and run off the screen, come back with like walking all smooth and shit with this new pen. Just stuff like that is awesome. The DLC really got me to start making teams more since Mons from before came back. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually really excited. It's a minute early, but whatever. I'm super excited for for these. Currently, yes. And the penguin putting popping into screen to say something. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool things. I want to see. I want to find out if there's a. The problem is I don't have a whole lot of money to pay somebody to do stuff like this, so I don't know where to go to find somebody who has the skill set to do that. Sort of. Now, question: Do you guys enjoy the? Hold on, I gotta hydrate. Oh, that's cold. Do you guys enjoy the like? Do you like the how to shiny hunt uh videos that I've done? Like, is that form factor something that you guys want to see more of? Because I can do like, there's a lot of other like uh what's the word I'm looking for? It's the isolated encounter method that was coined by Austin John Plays. There's a lot more options to uh to allow more stuff like that. Thank you, Boomin, for the boating comments. I appreciate that. I love my streams too, and I love you guys too. You guys are great. I just wish all of you would show up for all of my streams, always, no matter what, always. I'm doing fantastic. We've been talking for the last 20 ish 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes or so, about like what different things I can do to help grow the channel in some way, shape, or form. Talking about uh, different video form factors like shorts, videos, and then also streams. I see somebody is enjoying their emotes. I actually got the emotes redone recently, so I need to edit them. So I need to remember to do that. You got a Cyndaquil? No fair. Yeah, they're all the same emotes. They're just redone because the larger formats of the emotes that I have are that are already on there are uh they were done and I liked them, but there was things about them that I wish I could have gotten fixed and I didn't. And the artist I've been that I'm good friends with really likes penguins, and so uh, it's been nice having them redo all of my emotes and make them better. So the Pokemon thing works if you look at if you're on Twitch and on the website underneath Twitch there is a panel that you can see and interact with. It allows you to sell Pokemon, buy Pokeballs, and see your Pokemon and do things that way. That's the best way to work to make it work. That was actually really cool. I really wish I love penguins. Penguins are great. I actually have a bunch of stuffed penguins that sit on a dresser. I have a really big one that I got from a gas station, and then I have a bunch of small ones that I got from the Pittsburgh Zoo. And I love my penguins, but my penguin squishies. My girlfriend gets from her job a bunch of penguin squishmallows. But yeah, I have a bunch of penguins and I love them all. Yep. Masuna method hunting Bulbasaur. A little while. I started doing it last stream. When I had decided on my on what my regulation F team was gonna be. Uh, and welcome back, Gray. I prefer the Masuda method method over finding them in the wild because if I use the Masuda method, I can control the stats of the Pokemon better than I can any like elsewhere. So like I can control and it allows me to not only shiny hunt but hunt for competitive Pokemon, which is what I use to uh but yeah, it's what I use to allow me to get whatever Pokemon I want and use them for competitive. Did you get another perfect starter? I have three of the four Bulbasaurs I need. To answer your question, Gray, sorry, I didn't see your uh your thing pop up. But yes, I'm still doing Bulbasaur. I have three of the four that I want. I don't need all four. I can get the fourth one later, but I was like, I'm already here. I might as well. What in the world is going on over here? Facebook block. Just the use of the Papangu and then the football yellow card. I should get my final, hopefully get my final perfect IV. Wish you luck on the green toad. Yeah, I just need to get a a perfect IV female, which is an 18% chance. So I have an 18% chance, or 18% of 1 in 32 is what we're currently looking at our odds are. I don't know what 18% is as a fraction. Uh, because that's how I would have to. Actually, I could probably. Let's see here. It's 18% of 1 in 32. Uh, hold on. 1 divided by 32. And then I want 18%. Where's my percent? All right, 1 divided by 32. Would it be, is it times 18%? I have a 0.5625% chance of that, of it. Yeah. So it's not the greatest of chances, but it's there. I don't know what that turns out to be in terms of a fraction. Like I don't know what 0.5% chance is, but that's, well, I guess it's a what, a 1 in 200 is a 0.5% chance. The squid holding all the penguins. You're just enjoying your emotes, aren't you? Oh, can I turn on the game audio? Yes, I can. Yeah, I forget you guys. I forget to turn the game audio back on because when I'm playing, I don't listen to the game audio. I just play. Like I usually watch videos and stuff in the background when I'm playing. Like, and it's just me, and I'm not playing on stream. Uh, because what I do, like what I find enjoyable in this game is can be very tedious. So having something going on in the background helps. But obviously, I can't watch YouTube videos while streaming with you guys instead of playing game audio, so I have to remember to turn game audio back on. And that's just something I forget to do. Dude, I found something at the store the other day. You know that what is it called? I don't know what the brand is called. It's you know the company Smart Foods, they make the popcorn, like the white cheddar popcorn. I found a I found a nacho cheese Doritos flavor of that popcorn, and it is very fire. It is amazing. Exactly, Doritos popcorn. It is so good. Uh, okay, so I have a question. If I were to continue doing the videos of what of like isolated Pokemon, like shiny hunting, isolated shiny hunting. What Pokemon would you guys like to see me isolation hunt uh next? So I've already done Lucario, Charcadet, and Growlithe. What would be the next Pokemon you'd like me to do an isolated encounter video on? Cyndaquil, Beldum, Totodile, or Snivy? Alright, let me take note of that. Give me a second. I need to find a pen and paper. I need to. Uh, I don't have paper. Why do I not have paper? Ah! I have paper somewhere. It is somewhere. Ugh. Ugh. Minior, I'm not doing. I feel like Minior is a really bad one. Uh, Caesar. Okay, Caesar would be good. But it wouldn't Caesar be better to do just do uh Scyther? Cleavor. I think Cleavor is. I don't. I don't know if I think you can get that Pokemon, but that's not that wouldn't be an isolated encounter if I remember correctly. Yeah, Cleavor would be a tough one because that's just a random chance. Yeah, no, that was nuts. I remember that. Alolan Vulpix. Alolan Vulpix. Cyndaquil. Geldon. I hate the that Game Freak shiny lock the legendary mons. Yeah, that's been kind of why I haven't gone after the shinies. Uh, Caesar. Uh, Secure. Minior maybe. Also like how to find videos. Uh, Let me make note of that. How to find. I assume it's like you're referring to like how to find Pokemon, like Meloetta, yeah. Galarian, Slowbro, or Slowpoke. Meloetta. What Pokemon are difficult to find? Because I could do. I mean, like I assume one on like the legendaries would be helpful, but I don't know how helpful that is now. Uh, with it being so far out, like from when they were released. Like if I had done it early, I feel like it would have made more sense to do, but I could be wrong. How to beat raids? Oh, like what? Uh, like the 7-star ones. Part of my reason why I haven't done too many videos, or I haven't done any videos like that, is that most of the time when the raid comes out, I haven't even like I guess speculating what raids or what will come out, like what the raid is going to be, or what the raid is going to be like, and what you should use, what you could use it against it, is really hard to lock down. And most of the time, as soon as the raid goes live, it still takes me a while to find what works. But I could definitely do something like that. Tips for beginners. I kind of really want to do a more in depth video on how to breed Pokemon. Not only breeding Pokemon for competitive, but like the Masuda method. and competitive breeding because I think uh Ralts for shiny. What do you mean by Ralts for shiny? How to begin your Pokemon journey, or competitive Pokemon journey? Yeah, that's an interesting concept. I like that. The problem is that I don't feel like I'm good enough at competitive battling to be somebody uh who people trust to tell them how to get better at competitive battling or how to start. That's true. We all do start somewhere. 2 more. That is true. We all do start somewhere. Where are the tournaments for this season? I'm curious as to where tournaments are. Championship series. There we go. Event locator. TCG, VGC. Okay. There's a couple of events, VGC events that are near me throughout some certain days. There's not too many near me, but it's getting late. I have to get. It's a pleasure coming back and seeing you again. Yeah, cool. I'm sure you've already left, but again, thank you for coming back or swinging by. I do look forward to seeing you in a future stream. Uh, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Okay, I'm gonna need to hurry up and finish this up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this one today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I didn't realize what time it was, but thanks again, guys, for watching. There is a tournament near me, so I will see uh, if I can go out and participate at some point. Uh, Thanks again, guys, for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Until the next time, guys, don't forget to stay frosty. Bye bye.